for
Like that.
leader.
We'll get the draft up for you guys in just a second. We're seeing a few of those bans go through for now. And SK have got rid of the Akali and the Malphite on the side of KCB.
Oh, we don't have wait, we don't
towards
actually have a
first
draft
pick.
on screen.
As,
I think they are already drafting at the
when
guys.
you look at a game like this, there's
I mean,
a few AD carries
the
that
medics
really
going about
shine,
draft.
right? Things like the Varus, the Yunara. It looks like SK are going to go towards that Varus. I will just check to see exactly how long we're going to be on getting the draft up on screen for you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
it would be nice to get the draft on the screen. Oh shit! That is a very old school draft screen, guys. I'm just gonna put it like that. So, Malphite, Akali, Orianna ban on the side of SK Gaming. They banned Akali against Camilo, even though Leader is a big Akali player. Then there's a Ryze, Irelia, and Jace banned on the other side. First pick Varus for a Yunara trade. Okay, Jarvan makes a lot of sense for Yukino. I think this guy been performing best from KCB. Into this, Skins, if they want to go for team fights, would be picking Wukong, Xin Zhao.
Yeah,
Depending if he wants to build space or not. From Irelia ban is against Leader. Leader plays Irelia. Oh! This could be Flex Rumble into the jungle, but most likely Rumble top lane and Yone mid lane. So that's a Yone mid lane blind pick for Leader. Leader is not hiding it anymore, guys. He's just playing melee champions, okay? He was supposed to be a changed man. He was supposed to play ranged champions, but no, never mind. I think he will be just playing melees. Chat, this overlay is so old that I feel like I'm about to play soon. It was an amazing morning for me. I woke up at 7 AM because my body thought I'm streaming at 9. So I woke up at 7. Then I fell asleep again. Then I woke up at 9:30. Went gym, did some breakfast, did some grocery shopping. Cooked my dinner, ate the dinner. Right after eating breakfast, I actually had 2 meals back to back almost because, you know, I wanted to eat before the stream.
You can see SK really trying to pinch Camilo's pool there.
Good gym session. No, I felt weak. Like lately, I don't work out in the morning anymore, so I feel weak in the morning. Like when I was used to working out in the morning, it was nice, but now when I'm used to working out in the evening, I feel weak in the morning. I have to pray like eat breakfast. What is Leader's face? Like, oh wait, we are back to the normal though. I mean, they ended up opening Azir because normally you pick Yone into Azir. It's just very weird to get Azir in 4-5, right? I get that Leader wanted to play matchup. The big thing for SK Gaming this game is that they have a really strong mid laner that should win side lane against both Azir and Aatrox. I think that's like huge. And then we have a Pantheon ban, Yone Pantheon pick here. This is Pantheon jungle, right, along Yone. So SK Gaming is really committing to playing side lane. I feel like they have to get ahead with Yone Pantheon playing sides.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit of engage as well. Mickey thrives on things like the Rel, like the Nautilus, the Alistar. All fit into
I think Alistar makes more sense. Like but I feel like KCB could just lock in Lulu here or Bard. I like Lulu, I like Bard. I feel like KCB should be better off in team fights unless Rumble gets really ahead. I don't think Yone really carries team fights the way Azir with Yunara can, and I feel like KCB has a good mix of engage, Jarvan, Rakan, peel and damage, and you know, they have like 3 carry champions, then they have a Jarvan as well. SK is very dependent on getting ahead on Leader and actually winning that side lane and then pressuring through that side lane. Chad, I always wanted to have a 6-pack in my life, but I realize I'm running out of time. I thought I would have time at some point, but like, bro, I'm kind of running out of time. I'm gonna be a 6-pack instead of having a 6-pack. Hey yo, Yukino EQing into Victor! That's a first blood for my boy! Okay, that's a good one. Mickey, flash Q? No flash Q. He doesn't have flash.
Tao is very low and no teleport. It's not like in base and drop this wave, so Skeen is taking a lot of space here, but Prime is here.
That's a little bit risky because there is a support gap. Okay, Skins has to flash away. They are trying to juke it. Wunder flashes in. That's gonna be 1-for-1, but maybe, just maybe Skins can get one more. No. Actually, can he though? He has W. He needs to hit this Q. He needs to hit this. Yukino is just W. No? That's one. He might try to snipe the other guy as well.
And now in the end,
wait, actually, no way.
No way, Skins!
Skins! SK Gaming! They are actually gaming! They are 60 years old, yet they have the moves. This is like watching SK Gaming. They have the moves. Look at these guys. They have the moves, chat. They have the moves. Okay, Yukino is contesting the scuttle. Skin is half
Didn't really
HP.
manage to find anything onto Wonder.
That's not actually. Leader has ult. Camilo does not. Camilo has to flash away. They are on to Prime now. Prime has E. Mickey is the target. Mickey heals. Mickey is gonna die here. Yukino still has ult. I repeat, Yukino still has ult. Leader with the Wombo combo though! And Skins gets yet another one. Actually, the kill goes. The kill credit goes to the other guy. Hazel now joining the fight. Wait, Hazel roamed all the way to top side. That's really good actually. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but look, AD carry rotated all the way here, which now means that Varus can push bot and get a plate for free, which also means that they are really behind. They only won one game though. I think they just won two, but yeah, for now. They only won one game for now, but they also had really tough opponents. Come on, they played against G2. They haven't played Shifters or Heretics yet. They haven't played KCB. Like, look at this counter gang, flash in, Skins, boom, boom, boom.
And you need to get for. I'll write it on the minimap because the camera is drawing that. This vision line is super important because once the tier 1s go down, you need to be able to.
Okay, leader 1v2. Damn! And the counter gang from Skins. Wait, what?
Too early there. Skins now on a rampage.
Wait, how did
first tower going down to SK.
Bro, if SK is comfortable, they are freaking comfortable. Wunder, 2k gold up. Leader, 1.5k gold up. Skins, 1.3k gold up. Thumbs up from Camilo after he died. I think it's time to ult. I feel like he was supposed to live.
The advanced Tau able to get the knockup, but Wonder flashes away and Skins can tank the tower.
I mean, I'm talking about vision times, but it doesn't seem vision lines. It doesn't seem to matter. SKC is playing so fast.
8,000 gold at 14 minutes, crazy. Okay, they're trying to counter gang with TP. Yoppa doing so much damage. Camilo has no ult. Yukino has ult now. Wunder onto Camilo. Why are they leaving Yoppa? Oh my god, Yoppa! Again! Flashing away from Prime, no cap, and one-shotting him at the same time. Holy shit, this young AD carry! Rank 10 in solo queue, by the way. Mechanics on this kit are good.
Set up those vision lines back here.
Really you were the coolest duo and Mickey as well, but that was more one-sided. What was one-sided? Me and Mickey.
It's so hard. How are we gonna fight in the jungle against them? They're so ahead. They're up 9k gold at 16
Leader is playing weak side top lane. Now he's rotating to mid. His skull team is doing bot. Leader, what are they doing?
There's the quickness out of Prime. Yukino coming in with the flag and drag as well as Hazel dashes across the wall, and there's the shutdown.
Oh my god, no way, right? Did they throw? Okay, Skins, maybe the flash away was like a little bit of a panic play. Quest complete from hearing the Shelly. Bro, why all the time I see Cam Sol or Cloud Sol as Infernal? Do you know that every region of the world has like their soul? In Europe, our soul is the Cam Sol. That's why in Korea when they play there's often Cloud Soul, because in Korea it's Cloud Soul. In America it's Infernal. Every like region of the world has their own soul, and it's like more popular in that region. Why? I think it's just to keep things entertaining, and when you have international tournaments, you know, it's like a domestic dragon, domestic soul. Why is it in America? I'm not sure. I think it's like a little bit random. They said
you can't control the cow,
you know,
man.
it's a bit random basically. So it's basically rigged, but it's not rigged because everybody knows it. So it's not really rigged, you know, it's just like a system you have to adapt to.
He's gonna flag and drag out. TP is coming in, Blast going back. Skins knocked onto the backline here. He puts the Aegis
Which soul is the strongest? I think Cloud. That's why Korea got the Cloud Soul. Because they are the best region.
And Mickey goes in for another headbutt.
The second strongest is Mountain, and China gets that one.
A couple of kills. Prime died. After flashing away across that wall, SK will take the tier 2 on the top side. A couple of pings coming out towards the Baron as well. It's only been up for 20 seconds.
And we got Camsol because we are toxic as fuck in Europe. That's why we got the Camsol.
Falling apart. Looks like it will be the Baron for SK here. Leader looking
and they got the Infernal because they like their guns blazing. So you know what I mean.
TP coming back as Mickey forced to try and defend his mid laner. The Baron begun by SK. Leader slowed up. Wonder turning around with a flame spitter. Yukino doesn't have smite right now.
Oh my god, yo! Jarvan has got melted. Hazel gets one kill, but that's only on Mickey. I like the SK Gaming is actually trying to speed this game up. Wunder! Wunder! Why is nobody helping Wunder? He's killing everyone alone! Someone help the old man!
Should be able to fall here. The chain of destruction.
I think Tao Ignite finishes off Joppa.
But has shut down himself.
Wunder is here like 1v4, 1v5 there. Nobody's helping him.
Tao with the TP in.
Camillus is like 2
I don't really
HP.
like what Leader was
Hit the knockup of the wall.
counterplay, but he did get a big shutdown though. So
Yeah,
that's a big
900 gold.
influx.
Grand Stoffel coming in from Skins as they look for Hazel once again. No flash on that Yanama.
Oh my god, that...
Hazel is popped.
Burned to a crisp!
To dash across the wall following one after the other.
Rambo is strong, yeah. He's also fat, but the champ is mega.
For sure.
Mickey's just gonna dab you away.
For sure. Yukin goes in, tries to find it.
Wait, Yukin, no! That was the weirdest interaction from Jarvan. His EQ got cancelled, but not really. Are they gonna back up and go Thor, or are they gonna try to end here? I think they are Psyhos, I think they'll try to end. Mickey's gonna combo in. Like you can see me, yeah. Oh my god, the one more combo was so good. The one more combo was so good, and the Rumble Gult is still on top of 3 people. So he just bursts through them. That's a double kill for Wunder. That's a double kill for Yopa. And who gets the last one? Wunder is eyeballing him. Wunder has flash soon. Wunder will definitely be flashing over that one. Okay, Hazel backs out. Chat, this is one of the fastest game of LAC, no? 25-13. This is honestly one of the fastest games. Look, Wunder actually took his shoes off and now he's putting the shoes on. He was so locked in, he had to take his shoes off.
It's easy to downplay this, but still.
Karate style, let's freaking go.
Performances against a lot of our good teams. Against KC, that game was really.
I think I would really like.
No, they broke it again. Okay, so this time we get a Sion, Mundo, Oriana ban, and on the other side we have Cassiopeia, Varus, and Rambo. It seems like at least those Ratones want to first pick that Rise, and for okay, so Nemezu Z's yesterday carried on Rise. This game they first pick Rise. The answer to that is a Vitalia on the side of Shifters. I feel like yesterday, I'm gonna be honest, chat, I feel like yesterday Team Heretics didn't really know what do they wanna do in draft, and I think Team Heretics draft was actually pretty backed against Los Ratones specifically, because I don't think they targeted the correct players and the correct 3 first ones. I think this is looking much better for Shifters, but I really like the Pantheon here. I like the Pantheon, I like the Rise. I think mid jungle from Los Ratones is already really strong. That being said, Shifters might be outscaling here, right? Because you have the one-shot combo with Vitalia. But at these early skirmishes until level 6, Los Ratones win hard.
Games in as well. The point and click nature of the Pantheon
guys, what is happening with our production today?
I like the fact it's a very similar draft apart from the Mundo for Pantheon exchange as it was yesterday for Los Ratones.
Yeah, and I do like that Los Ratones has notified their main win condition.
Why Bankasi in the interview said yesterday is worthless.
To highlight what we said in our last game.
I don't think Shifters were listening to the interview. You don't base your champion picks on what enemy says in interview. You base your champion picks on what your mid laner thinks. If Nuke says if Nemesis said that Cassie is actually good for Nuke because he's good Cassio player and they want to first pick Rise, it makes sense to give him a ban on Cassio.
I generally really like.
Does Nemesis love Rise or is he forced? I think he likes Rise. I mean, he really carried yesterday, he played so well. I think a player needs to like the champion to play well on it. Like to some extent at least.
But I think he does put in a
Baus is smiling. Is that a good sign? I guess so. Are they gonna ban Nar? They're gonna ban Nar, right?
Is so good with a strong AD carry.
But so far at least Los Ratones is doing the same draft as yesterday. They ban, they pick a strong jungler in the early game. They pick Rise. They pick Caitlyn on 3. They are actually blue balling us.
There is the Nar.
There it is.
They've learned.
Los Ratones with the adaptations! They will pick AD carry here. They will give last pick to Rooster. I'm not really sure what AD carry are they gonna play into Kate. Ashe maybe? Like they could pick either something like Ashe if they want to just be strong in lane or Jhin.
Either you
what?
AD carry like an Ashe or a
wait,
I can't speak Jhin, but
did they just cover Mel and then they picked Lucian? I hope that Padag understood what to pick because that was a bit like I feel like picking Lucian here is so troll, no? Like Lucian Nico, is that even a lane? Picking Lucian into Caitlyn? I feel like that is such a weird champion. Okay. Nami with Caitlyn! That is not a combo you see every day. That is a Los Ratones original. They just match Enchanter with Enchanter, and Reckless likes those ults for himself. And now what do we get? Do we get a Volibear? Do we get a Kled? Okay, I think this Gragas pick is not great. But I was actually wondering why they never picked... Normally you would just pick Cassante into it, okay? Like normally you'd pick Cassante into Gragas.
that will want to push up and
Cassandra just wins lane against Gragas and you're just like really tanky. I feel like Aatrox is not... It's decent, you play against 2 melees though, and Caitlyn Rice can kite you. What? Nidali top! Nidali top against Baus! What the fuck is Shifters cooking? They just drafted Nidali top against the Baus!
Korean classic. She will push in the Gragas heavily.
What are they drafting for? Huh?
But when I look at
Well, the Baus is now gonna play against a ranged top abuser, so we will see how that one goes. Chat, Los Ratones have really strong early game skirmishes with Pantheon Rise. They have to play off Pantheon Rise. After level 6, their game becomes a little bit hard until Caitlyn gets items, because I think that Shifters have better ultimates on the bot side. Nidali, not so much. I think the matchup only gets easier for Baus, but the other ones is Rav, you know. He's playing Vayne level 20 against Baus, but then he's just like... Baus is...
these minions to press over towards that mark. Rooster goes in for the pounce. Good body slam. Bounce
oh, okay. Baus got solo bullet. 5 minutes in game. I don't think that Los Ratones can do this dragon the way they did yesterday. First of all, Pantheon is much worse at doing dragons than Mundo. Second of all, yeah, I mean, this time bot doesn't have that much pressure, and mid is actually losing as well.
What happens there, Baus is dead. He was just stuck in checkmate kinda, and Rooster played that really well.
Great stuff from Rooster. Gets himself about 1,000 gold lead, the majority of the lead for Shifters.
Okay, so Rooster flashed in, got that kill. Baus saved his flash. Like, Baus still has his flash up.
Towards here. Maybe after hitting level 6 from his Krugs and his red.
And Baus is 20 CS behind to 1,000 gold.
The movement speed as well in that Cougar form. Can get him out of dodge, but
I mean, the fact that Nidali went Merc so early, I wonder if this is actually good, right?
A lot of pressure here in mid. Still about even in terms of gold. Rooster trying to hold the wave here, trading onto Baus. Velia is over towards his Razor Beaks. Rooster looking for those spears to connect, but Baus...
I think Baus should not take trades.
Well,
I think Baus should just try to get the minions. Okay, maybe if he bases, I guess.
Vault Breaker in a moment.
They will go, they will for sure go.
There's the Realm Warp. Cease and Desist coming out to stop the Realm Warp from being cast. Seismic Shove coming down as well as the Grand Star from Velia. Trimby moving first. Nemesis the first to fall in the battle as Bukada.
Wait, Bukada though. Bukada is dead. Psyduck is coming. Padak is coming. Velia has flash. Velia is gonna flash away. Should be out. Oh my god, Triminazy. Psyduck! Bro thought he was casting Pokemon. Ain't no way. Oh, actually, this could be good. Padak has no, you know what I mean.
Yeah, and getting grubs for Nidali is so nice.
Okay.
Oh,
wow!
Really nicely done.
Flash forward from Velia, insta stun, insta kill, very well played. And he was like spamming assistance on his tower or what? Bukada is like, if Bukada gets spotted here, he's dead.
Bukada's gonna get onto Nemesis here. The Weavers will coming out from Nuke as well as they look for the chase. There's the cease and desist. Nemesis flashing away, a tidal wave for the follow-up onto Bukada.
No, Balj is over the rocks.
Stunned by a good bubble, but now Velia's on the wrong side of the
okay,
wall.
Velia gets out, not bad, not bad. Roster TP here as well. Oh! The snipe by Crowny just reaches!
Enough to take out the tower.
Why AP, not AP Nida? Because AP Nida doesn't win lane. It's only AD Nida that wins lane.
Towards this bot side jungle you have to expect and try and take away that mountain. Drake to charge, not quite enough.
Oh shit!
Like 2 HP.
The tower is still standing!
I mean, in
49,
the end,
okay, that's a fake HP though, they can actually dive.
Mid and then control the river, because you don't really care about this mid tower yet. It will go down eventually, but they do want this dragon though. You're having
a tidal wave coming out as well. Crowny healed up, flashes!
Not the midway, Crowny!
Not the midway!
Crowny got sniped, Gragas is TPing.
Crowny dying on a midwave, overextending. Baus coming in with a body slam, explosive cast, season assist, gonna dodge the CC out of it.
Bausy! Bausy! Oh my god, the prediction from Nuke! The 3-man W! Holy fuck, that was insane! Holy shit, Nuke! What a beast!
Will win out on the fight.
Man, he is
oh my god!
Top side is
now she's actually grouping though, she's not actually taking top. Oh, they are trying to speed up this game. Baus? Baus missed everything. Isn't he just dead? Oh my god, Bausy, that was not it. Oh no, that was not it, Baus, that was really not it. Okay. Oh my god, wait, Nidali! This TP might not be this TP might not. Okay, he's baiting them, he's actually baiting them. Trimby got one guy on the Baus, kind of disengaged the fight instead of engaging the fight. Padak is dancing on the sidelines and he's dancing alone. Oh my god, Padak! Padak! Oh my god, it was so close. Padak actually was trying to like one-on-one Velia while also like taking attention from Crowley and from the... Oh, really good silent shove. That was really close for Padak to actually kite out Velia. That was crazy. That was a Korean Lucian. That was like, I think a more Korean Lucian would actually get the kill because a more Korean Lucian would get more crits from autos, you know what I mean?
His way as a minion.
Is it also gonna jump on that? No, right.
Able to hit the spear.
Wait, they don't see. They don't see. They don't see Trimby! Trimby! Wait, but I don't think they have the damage though, do they? Actually, okay, Velia dies here. That's a Baron though. That's like, oh no. That's a Baron.
They'll find it. Nuke now unstoppable. Nemesis, even with the Seraph shield, will not have enough health.
Holy moly, man. Trimby. Trimby with the minion play. They didn't count the minions, guys. Wait, I know why! Because there was 3 melee minions. But for 15 years of League of Legends, it was always 3 melee minions. But in this patch, it's 2 melee minions and a cannon. So they counted the minions, it was 3. So they were correct. But they weren't. Oh my god. Is it it? Look! It's 2 melee minions! But it's 3 melee minions!
You wouldn't think anything experience
No!
Look, he's so devious, he's so sneaky.
No way! Trimby, you genius!
Already behind. They are
holy shit!
Completely, and it is an easy pickup for
you know how you build habits over like all the years of your life you played, and then you see 3 minutes like, yeah, that's about right. They actually just got outplayed by season 16.
They get the Baron out of it.
Well, so clock is ticking for LR, and here
Bausy.
Wall in by Nuke. Baus having to dodge away from it with that body slam. Grand Starfall coming out as Shifters will look for the disengage and re-engage combo. Tidal wave from Reckless.
They are okay. I mean, they will still lose this tower and probably mid tower too. I think Shifters can get the mid and body kill on this Baron. Okay. He fucked up. It was a good try, but he fucked up. Wait, actually no, Talia is dead. Wait, Nemesis, Baus. Okay, they got an ace! Nemesis with the triple kill! Nemesis with actualizer popping off in the team fight. Nuke is dead. Wait. Bausy doesn't really get the insect off. How does Nuke die? Oh, Nuke flashes in and then he actually gets killed by Nemesis. Like Nemesis pretty much solo killed Nuke in this fight. Nemesis actually like legit solo won this fight. Nemesis killed everybody here. That fucking damage from Rise is crazy, man. This champ is popping off.
And what can you do? You gotta applaud it. You just got to applaud it. What a final stand by the Rats. What an attempt to...
It's a tough one because a team fight can go very wrong when you have to play check like that.
Did you see a Nico running out? It's really scary here.
They've got the fast sights though. Try and get the vision in the pit in a moment. Velia looking to get in here as well. Puts the control wall down of his own.
Bukada is half HP. Bukada is half HP. Baus with the flank! 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 Baus gets a good ult. Bukada flashes away. Nuke is under pressure. Wait, this could be it. This could be Rats. Nemesis is going a little bit deep. Nice stopwatch. Nuke is still alive. Nuke is still alive. But so is Nemesis. Velia stepping up. Nuke is TPing to the base.
Giving up on the Baron, looking for the Nexus.
You gotta get back. You gotta make a decision here. The Baron is off. There's a Talia in the
I think they just have to get this Baron. They will get this Baron. No, Bukada is dead.
Nemesis goes back to hold the Talia, holds the line as the rest of LR.
Oh my god, bro. Nuke is fucking cooking something, bro. This guy is fucking cooking something, brother.
Not there, but Nuke has a ton of damage. 16 stack Medjai's the trap onto Nuke. Almost the Baron killing.
Okay, smite by Velia. Trimby now under pressure. Trimby's gonna die, I think.
Dodging in, but
and Baus! Baus in the ER! And now Nuke is gonna die as well! Lost ratones!
Shifters is falling apart as Nuke tries to fight a pick on the back.
Oh my god, Velia survives! No fucking way! No fucking way! Los Ratones with the gold lead! Los Ratones with the gold lead!
And now they will try to push for the win themselves. Look at the Baron, the 6th man of LR, knocks up Padak.
Look, Baus gets a Rise ult, goes from behind. Bukada doesn't ult him, so he gets the barrel and Zonya off. Bukada, Rooster just dies. He's so useless in this late game Nidalee team fights. Nemesis stopwatches the rest of the damage. Padak does so much less than the Caitlyn does right now.
Items we talked about really coming up. 4 lost ratones, Baus and Nemesis able to survive. Trimby not able to
Trimby knows, Trimby knows, Trimby knows, Nuke knows as well. They're so depressed.
Just couldn't find purchase now.
And now they hear the chanting Los Ratones and they know how fucked they are. Nuke sold his Magi.
They cannot get it right now.
I think this is gonna be a tower. Look, Nuke is going topside. Padak still has ult. He will be probably ulting this way, but I don't think they can really defend the Zingy.
Looking for that flanking Weaver's wall, but really doesn't have a way.
Okay! Baus gets Lucian! Baus gets Lucian! Baus kills Lucian! The E flash from a displayer! Holy shit, Messi! What the shield? I think that might be the game! Nemesis is still alive, Nemesis is still alive, AP Nemesis is still alive! Crowny dead, but look at the GAs! GAs are doing so much work here!
Try and get the damage down.
Okay, then the Los Ratones will have to come down here. Oh my god, Nuke flashed in! Nuke flashed in, but he fucked up! Nuke flashed in, but he fucked up! Nuke was trying to be the carry! Nuke was trying to get the game! Nuke was trying to bring him, but he fucked up! He fucked up! W, flash, misses! No way, Los Ratones, 2 wins in LAC! 2 wins in the fucking LAC chat! That is it! That is it! They won the 2 games they had to win. They won against Team Heretics, they won against Shifters, and they're 1 step closer to playoffs. And this time they are not depressed. Look at them, look at them. Look at them, chat, look at them. They are not depressed anymore. They are not depressed anymore. They are so happy. They are actually hugging. But it just doesn't matter. Like, this is the magic that LR had in EMA Masters, and this is the magic that they had in, I think, in NLC as well, where they get really, really far behind, but somehow they just pull through in these late game team fights. They, you know, they never give up. Damn, chat, that was a crazy game. Very enjoyable. The comeback was insane. Now I hope for G2 win. Because currently, when you look at the LAC score, G2 is on the same place as Los Ratones. So if G2 loses today, then we are gonna be 2 wins as well. Which also means that Los Ratones will be the same wins as the Summer Split Champions of 2025 and Worlds quarterfinalists. So Los Ratones Worlds team. Let me check here. So I think every team besides Carmine Core Blue has 1 win at least. 2 wins at least. Shifters now staggered 2 wins. SK Gaming staggered 2 wins. G2 staggered 2 wins. And Team Heretics is also still staggered 2 wins. Vitality Fnatic, Giant Eggs, Natus Vincere, Carbon Corp, and Movistar Koi all a little bit above the rest. Today, there will be a game between... Okay, so what do Los Ratones have to do to get in playoffs? I think they have to win 2 more games. I think if they +2, and if they win 2 more games, I think they can make it to playoffs. If they get, like, playoffs equals +2 games. Because I think 2 wins is not enough, and I think 3 wins might not be enough. I think 4 wins, it gives them playoffs. And they still will play against SK, and they will also play against Vitality, and they also will play against Natus Vincere, against Movistar Koi, and against G2. So all around, their opponents are not the easiest, to be honest. I feel like G2 is going to be online, for sure. I feel like, you know, Movistar Koi, Natus Vincere, both teams are performing really fucking well. So I feel like they need these 2 wins out of SK and Vitality. And SK Vitality is their last week. It's week 4. Next week, they are going to be facing NAVI, Koi, and G2. So next week is like a little bit tough. I think if they get 1 win next week, that's already like a huge win for them, to be honest. I don't think they will get more than 1 next week. We get the rising of the main games. Yeah, I'm not sure. He might not. But to be honest, I think this game, he was solid, but I don't think he was insane on Rise. Like, he was really fucking good on Rise, but he was not 1v9 the way he was in the game against Heretics. I think this game, there was a lot of teamfight effort from the team itself, and a lot of scaling, you know what I mean? That being said, they might actually ban the Rise, because I still think he looked best on Rise. Out of like Azir, Rise, or Orianna that he played, I think. I'm not actually sure if he played Orianna, but he played Azir for sure. I think so far, Neme looked best on Rise from like every game he played, you know? Like these last 2 games, he looked the best, and I was on Rise.
Are we getting another Corki on our trade?
I think it might be a Kai'Sa.
Kai'Sa's very fun.
This fucking ridiculous shit, I'm gonna blow my skull to pieces. What?
Last year where they just kept drafting dive with Kai'Sa.
Oh my god!
So many games in the regular season.
He's having a mental breakdown. Voila, we can't press other buttons. It's a crazy thing. And he tweets in French, so I'm gonna lose it, bro. It ain't normal not to stomp this game in 20 minutes because we are shitting the bed. They must be 0-12 down. He's snatching wins, but we are jerking off, or what, bro?
Last year, upset on the
Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Holy shit, bro. He's having a mental breakdown. Mega crash out. Shit, that was the previous Grammy team. Yeah, he used to play in BDS. And BDS renamed to Shifters. What is the worst thing I did after the game? I don't know, I probably had some like banter as well. But I never really... I'm not sure if I had a mental breakdown. I think I had a mental breakdown as well. I had a mental breakdown in Polish in 2017, I think, when I didn't make Worlds. And I was like blaming myself. But the mental breakdown was like about me playing bad and not about my teammates playing shit. Even though I actually played well that series, I think. I mean, not well, but I could play much better, but... Okay, guys, the draft is finished. I have missed it. I really like the Gwen. I think the Gwen makes the draft for me. I love the Gwen pick. I think if Fnatic WinCon is getting Kai'Sa ahead and playing through team fights before the Gwen gets 4 items. I think when the Gwen gets 3-4 items and couple of levels, I think Vitality WinCon is just gonna be Gwen frontlining and just melting through 3 melee champions and Kai'Sa not really being able to auto-attack. But for sure, like after level 6, I think Vitality Comp has, you know, really strong ults to teamfight with, and Gwen needs a lot of time compared to Cassandra, so scaling is on the Vitality side, but teamfights early are definitely on the side of Fnatic. And I think that like 1 to 6 on the side of Vitality, 6 to maybe like 11, 12 on the side of Fnatic, and then like 3-4 items on the side of Vitality again.
Yet this split, I say, is we see a fight happening.
Yeah, I mean, oh, bloody, nice gang there, very nice gang there. Ryze and Jarvan so much stronger in that early 2v2. Wait, actually, Razor cast a flash away as well. He's saying a little bit too much. Oh, bro, no, he's not saying a little bit too much. He's completely fucking gripping his teammates, himself, and his career. He's jeopardizing. Why are words so hard? He's He's basically inting his own career. And his team. Because now imagine that you are Trim B, you go on X, after you lost the game, you are depressed already, okay? You are sad that you lost, you could have won, you were really ahead. And then you see your mid laner going absolutely fucking bazooka on Twitter. Saying shit that he's gonna crack his skull and that his team can't press any button and it's there, so dog shit. Linsas. Oh my god, Linsas was trying to run away with the QR. Oh, actually? Wow! Hey, that was clean from Lospa. He didn't even have a chance to react, just flash QR insta. There was no auto, you know, he saved the auto for later, so he cancels his EQ combo. Linsas a little bit greedy there. And now they're trying to dive.
Tell you what, that's bloody lovely. Emperor's being dove here.
It's a Cassandra, guys. You don't dive a Cassandra. Okay, I guess Vladi had to TP.
From his top laner took that cannon. Because he covered him.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of worth teleport for a cannon minion. Yeah. I think Emperor's now likely to run down towards the bottom lane. He's going to be reassigned to deal with that Gwen. Vladdy with the shockwave will pull Karzi back. There's a hex flash in from Lost.
Okay, Karzi had to barrier there. There is no ult on Flashy, but I don't think I have the damage to chase him.
Midwave, he actually rotated up here, and now the Yunara will go.
Lospa no flash from last time. There is a portal from Jarvan as well, link us. Lospa might hook to the tower. I'm not even sure if he can run away from this. Humanoid still has flash, I think. Actually. Wow, Vitality overcommitted so deep now. Two comes in, but Lospa still alive! Lospa still alive! Lospa is a master baiter! Lospa with the sidestep! Korea Nautilus! Vitality gets jet baited! There is a ward? No, okay.
I don't think you're fighting this.
Nagnako is coming. Bro! Lospa again finds Linkas! He hooks in Jarvan! Jarvan is always one shot! Does not give him a chance to play the game! Meanwhile, Upset is getting kills left and right. Nagnako? I think you will have to hold out. Oh. Whoa! Last second flash.
Stop dashing into the guy with a hook! What are you
doing? But I found my MVP, okay? I know I found my MVP.
Surprise, Emperor's flashing away. TP
I don't know if they can
coming
really
out. It's
chase this.
Vladi
Vlad is pretty fast with the
Knuckle and
TP.
Humanoid getting chased down.
He's chasing Humanoid. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Two man! And upset jumps in! And upset! That's Humanoid, free kill Vladi. And I think Nako is gonna die as well. I don't think he'll really run away. Razork has no flash, but he can E to minions and then Q.
Boom!
Monkey!
Your attention to
Fnatic was right about Humanoid. Nah, what is this? What is this, bro? Fnatic was right about Marek Paukchan.
He is still the point
Bro.
of pressure for Vitality, and they need him in these fights. When Fnatic is diving, you need to make sure they're diving through.
Wombo combo on Karzi. Today, this is a little bit of a backside story of mine, okay? I'm letting into my my backside story. Today, there was icy rain in the night, and when I woke up and I was going outside, it was still icy outside, like just pure ice on the floor. Next to a building, it's taken care of with dirt and with salt and with sand. But the further down you go, there's nobody, right? So, as I was walking, I was actually sliding because I wore the wrong shoes. I just went like, you know, sport shoes outside. Bro, I fell down so many times almost. I felt like an old man. And at the same time as a young man, because I could slide like I used to in my youth. But one time I had to go uphill. And I climbed like 3 steps uphill. And then I stood still. And then I just slid down like in a cartoon. And this is the point where I realized. And I had, by the way, I had grocery bags in both my hands. And I realized. But now, like, what do I do now? And I just thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go on the street where the cars are. And then I was very lucky because I was pretty busy street, but no cars at that time, so I just went on the street. The ice was melting on the street. Ice is scary, man. I don't remember the last time we had ice like that. Lost, but this time, despite of Vitality, Emperor's go. Whoa! That was a crazy good. Nako is dead. Vladi had a really good shockwave there, and Emperor's got a W out of it. Nice job by Humanoid though, saving the rest of his boys. Nice E, actually nice E. Oh my god, the life from Nako! Razork is dead! No! He flashes away from Karzi! He gets a double Southern Sky Pro! And Karzi shakes his head! He can't believe it! Meanwhile, Humanoid and Linkas are taking cracks in the top side. There is a good ward though, so they do know. We see the poke from Upset, he poked the W. Flash has to ult. I mean, this is... I actually like committing Shockwave on Alistar because now he cannot walk in, because if he does, he gets insta one-shot. Humanoid is getting caught, Karz is getting caught. Oh my god, the wombo combo! Nako got jet baited! Wait, no way. Linzas smited Lospa. Linzas smited Lospa! The green smite went onto Lospa! Oh, I get it. He's so fucking tilted at this Nautilus that he was killing him all over the game, that he just like... He could have smited the Baron, but he was like, no, fuck you, Lospa.
What? What was that smite?
Why? Is Humanoid calling out his jungler?
Trying to retreat here. Good realm warp in by Vitality. They look for what could be the final fight of the game. Cataclysm coming out. Linz is the first to fall.
Oh my god! Cassante losing lane for the whole game to then get into team fights and just not let them breathe.
Nako and Karzi could not get through him. And now Fnatic, 18 kills to 2 up, are looking at that Nexus, looking for their 4th win.
Bro, is Fnatic looking like solid in regular season just to get shit on in playoffs again, like every other fucking year? Karzi.
Karzi is being went on. Nako is being went on. He's trying to hold these towers, but it's
Lazarus GA is just buying time.
He's got the Guardian Angel though, and now with the Nexus towers down, it's much harder for Vitality to defend. Nako falling.
Oh my god, Upset's killing everybody. Upset with 11 kills this game. I think the Upset is MVP or Lospa. I'd give it to Lospa. I'm gonna be honest. I think Lospa carried the early game. Aphelios ban against Ice. Talia ban against Serin. We have a Jace ban and a Yunar ban. Now G2 has to decide whether they want to open Azir or Rihanna or ban one of them. Okay, we ban Rumble this time. We don't want to opt into counter picking with Lee Sin. I like this, nice adaptation. And now we get a first pick Azir, a first pick Orianna, or we can also first pick something else and get Orianna Azir later. I'm not really sure what the boys have in mind here. Jarvan ban. Is this a Varus first pick? I think this should be a Baus first pick and then we trade mid laners. If Baus is really OP, which I think it is very strong right now. And I believe we can flex Baus because I think BB plays Baus top. I like this. I like this a lot. I think this is a good tempo draft. We get good tempo in this draft. You don't pick Draven like that. Azir, okay, so that we can opt into Orianna Nocturne comp. Bro, Shio is taunting. Shio is taunting. Shio is taunting. Taunt. Nice taunt. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go Mundo. Wait, didn't Team Heretics lose to yesterday to Mundo from Los Ratones and now they just lock in Azir Mundo? I believe Skewmon should go Aatrox. I think into Mundo you should play Aatrox. And you should have a free scaling into like better team fighting. And Caps can go Orianna or Caps can also drop to 4-5. Or they could go even like Yone mid lane into Mundo Azir. And then Skewmon could play AP champ. Aatrox jungle. This is it, chat. This is it. This is it, chat. This is good fucking tempo draft. But what does Caps play? Does Caps play Orianna or does Caps drop?
But you are right. I mean, where they go.
Orianna it is. So far so good. I like our draft. We have really strong team fighting. We have Aatrox jungle, Varus AD carry. We could flex Varus to top lane in case we can get a bigger counter pick bot. I think AP Varus in this game against Mundo could be good. We already have Aatrox. We can get one more frontliner bot lane. By them picking Jean, it means that they also will pick melee support. Which is also good for us because then Aatrox gets like more life steal targets in teamfights, right? Nar ban means that BB is looking for a Cassandra. So Broken Blade is gonna be playing either Sion or Cassandra, but Broken Blade is gonna be playing a tank this game. And they will pick Alistar, that's very obvious. And now we are gonna pick Sion or Cassandra. And then for support we are gonna be picking... I don't actually know what we are gonna be picking for support. Just like Braum or... Nautilus or... Rel maybe, Leona. I think all of them are pretty decent. Nico, okay, that's fine. So they opt into winning lane. And now with this, we just pick Sion or we pick Cassandra and we are Gucci in draft. We have good scaling, good early game. So right now we have a hyper scaling jungler. We have a decent blind pick top. The worst they can do is Gwen. I think Gwen for them is pretty good here. But I don't know if Tracing plays Gwen, but I think Gwen would be the scariest here. If it's anything but Gwen, we are shilling really hard. Maybe Zahen could be annoying for us as well. Like if they do Zahen, it's also a bit annoying. Okay, like Gwen for them is good and Zahen for them is good, but at least they are very heavy on AP now and the only AD damage they have is Jean. So if BB itemizes magic resist, he's gonna be really durable and he will rush Kenny Grukern. Listen, this game we have a winning bot lane, we have a winning mid lane until level 6, then they need to gank. We have a around the same tempo jungle that is outscaling. I think Aatrox is better than Mundo. They have a better scaling Gwen. Azir depends if he gets hit by Shockwave or not, but we have Poke against Azir against Jean. And Jean is like 3-4 item champion, before that he's not really that strong. I think we have really good tools to win this game. I think maybe like super late game we get outscaled, but I think we just win the game until 4-5 items and we Gucci here, okay? Labrov is being annoying, sending W's into enemy jungles to spot where Mundo is.
The only problem is, I just don't think in the LEC...
This is very nice. Labrov saw the blue! Labrov saw it! Labrov! Labrov!
Like BB, I wonder if Deadly Flash does connect. Labrov went in deep for a deep ward and Shadows...
Fucking worth it. Worth it. He got enemy blue. Worth it. He tilted Shio. Worth. Zero time type symbols. It's because it becomes sticky. Even if he died, it's gonna stay sticky. Wait, how did Hansama die? Wait, how did Hansama die? Are we starting the dragon? They are half HP, but I want more poke from Hans. Hans, one more arrow onto Eyes or Serin. One more Q onto Aizen Serin or onto Tracing. Oh, this is amazing. They can walk in. Very good. Cap's gonna get a good shockwave here. Cap's gonna get a good shockwave. Oh, yeah, Cap doesn't have a shockwave, so he's not gonna get a good shockwave. Tracing is actually reaching a dragon for us. That's good. We are gonna get a dragon. Perfect. You see, guys, the game is not about kills. The game is about better macro and team composition understanding. And we have both. 3 dragons to null. 0 kills, but 3 dragons. How about that? There's 4 melee minions. I'm sure Serin knows how to count. Apparently he does not.
takes it.
Apparently he does not know to hunt. He just died.
About to die. LeBron flashes for it. He gets exhausted, but he's incredible away.
You see, I believe that even kindergarten kids do know how to count up to 4 and up to 3. So if Serin can't, then I guess that's under kindergarten. Then I guess we are actually playing against newborns, not against kindergarten kids.
Yeah, I wonder. He comes into work.
Wait, BB? BB is taking this fight. Oh my god, really nice joke! Really nice dodge, I mean. Trace is getting cooked by BB. Trace is getting cooked by BB. Trace is getting cooked by BB. Along skew. Shell has no flash, no ult. I think he should be dead here. Caps can probably just buy enough. Nice Q. Let's go, boys! Come on! Team Heretics need to a way to enter this area, but look how well we defended. This is our space. This is our space now, okay? Look at Oriana ball. Look at the Baus pokes. Cumin is soloing the dragon. Look at BB position. Look at Labrov. They can't pass. This is our position. Gwen gets a flank off, but I don't think she's gonna really kill Hans, no? Shio is just running it. Shio is just running down. Shio. Okay, Labrov! Labrov gets the 3-man! He has the Mundo, he gets the Ice, he gets the Serin. Serin is doing decent damage. Labrov, we trade 1 for 1 so far. Remember, they don't have a smite, so we can always go back to the dragon. Tyson is dead. Hansama still alive. Serin flashes away. Serin still has ult. Wait. Serin? Serin actually shuffles them away from him? Thank you, Serin, for saving our boys. It looks like BB wants to flash in. BB flashes in. BB still has ult. BB still has ult. Ice flashes away. Skewmon now. Caps, dip it! Caps, dip it! On their backs now! And he's the one flanking. 8 to 3. 7,000 gold. Hansama pushing mid lane. We get the soul. Look at the position we hold though. This is what we learn at international tournaments. How well Labrov gets that 3-man knock-up stand, the only one who gets away, and you know, Tracing is immune XD. That was so well done. I think we kind of left our backline for a little bit there, maybe for no reason. I feel like Serin could play it 20 times better. If Serin flashes in with ult, Hansama is dead and Caps has to run, but wait, isn't Shio just one-shot? Hansama though is dead as well. We got Mountain Soul though. I think Stan is gonna die too here. We can just go Nash, no? Do we have the damage for Nash without Hans?
Maybe that's enough.
I don't think they can contest. There is no Mundo. Serin has ult though. I mean, there is some risk in this, right? But I feel like BB can't die. The question is, can they? They are actually like 2-man Nashing. It's so good. Caps is not even DPSing Nash. Caps is just zoning. Look how well Caps is zoning. Look at his ball. Look at Caps' ball. Okay. Should be easy. Labrov doesn't... There's no reason to die, Labrov. There's no reason to die. We get the Baron. Caps is looking to maybe flash in with ult. Labrov? Bro, what the fuck? BB... Bro, we are so disconnected! BB was trying to base and 3 people are just running in. Nice shockwave! Serin! Serin! Serin's dead. Serin's gonna die as well. I'm not gonna lie, Labrov, mind control, he ran it so that the enemy team runs it harder. I think we'll be ending the game now. They have no Alistar ult, no Gwen ult. I think we end the game here. I think next we dive them. They have an extra tower, which is a bit annoying. We need to Labrov to flash in, okay? Look at Labrov. Labrov is gonna flash in. Look at Labrov, look at Labrov. Look at Labrov. Look at the cannon, look at the cannon. Okay, we're playing it slow, that's fine. Stand. Stand is dead. Nice, Kimon. Labrov. Okay, sure. Ice is dead. Labrov flash on the 3 minions there, but we are still winning.
The Nexus turret now exposed. They need a wave.
Labrov, nice try there.
The Baron's expiring, but you know that's not even needed at this point.
Holy shit, the wave clear from the Nico.
Trayson steps up yet again. Hansama just waits for that W to be down. But G2 are looking damn fine. They played with their food, but why shouldn't they? When the team that represents Europe, when they want to win, they'll take it. And Team Heretics gets set packing with a triple kill over to Hansama. They say, hey, come on, man. Let's try and get him that quadra. But
okay, I don't know who is the MVP. Caps? Maybe Caps? I was thinking about Labrov, but his last ult made me not think about Labrov. Varus, Jace, Akali, Sion, Cassandra. Look at how, you know, Mainter so far played only Cassandra and Sion. I also believe that KC is forcing Navi to ban Rumble, because you want to ban Rumble when tanks are out. This will be the first game that Mainter will have off tank. He only played tanks so far. 5 out of 5 games he played a tank. And Samdi gets hands on Aphelios against his Yunara, so hyper-scaling AD carry. Okay, he just takes Aatrox. I think Aatrox is really, really strong cut. I don't feel like there's a counter pick to Aatrox. Maybe the closest you get to Aatrox counter pick is Wukong. Oh, Ambessa! We have Ambessa against Aatrox jungle matchup. Let's go, baby! I like Talia for Navi because it prevents the dive. And right now they have Yunara Ambessa, and Ambessa wants to go in, right? So I feel like the Talia pick makes Ambessa pick very hard to play. Not only you cannot dive in as easily, but also whenever you dash with your abilities, you get stunned. I like Rakan a lot here, but then you're playing Rakan into Talia. Leona has a safer engage. I think Rel is still hard to play here, but Rel it can be considered good into Nautilus. You kind of just like EQ him when he kills you. Leona definitely more tanky. Pantheon jungle, and this is gonna be Ambessa top lane, so they actually opted into that top lane matchup. They banned the Necton for it, I guess. What is Mainter gonna play into Ambessa? Is he gonna go Gwen here? They are playing stream melee champions and high range champions. I feel like Gwen makes sense. If not, maybe Zahen. Okay, Mainter plays another tank, but this is a very old school matchup, and he can stop some of the dashes on KC side. Navi has to play teamfights all together. I feel like Navi damage-wise, their backline will be very dependent on Aphelios doing damage, but both teams are pure teamfight comps. Kana done with the top lane quest. Maybe he can get the next wave and be ready to TP to this dragon too. He has TP in the end. Like Relak is sitting at Sundered Sky. Oh, Parus fake check. Parus made a mistake. Big mistake here. Parus locked down. Parus just dead. Yeah, gets a really good E. Now they're on to Poppy. Kyahu is not rejoining though. He's so far away. Relak gets his ult off. Relak dies. And Kyahu is gonna flash in or not? Is he gonna flash in or not? Is he gonna flash in or not? Kyahu? Oh, nice side step from Kyahu. Poppy. Okay, Bolden had flash. And this fight ends in a disaster. Why? Because Parus face checks Busho, and they instantly turn on the Nautilus. He's not so tanky. He dies, baits his whole team really. I don't know what made him go in that brush, but like...
Parus just isn't that tanky as the Nautilus.
He doesn't even get told, he just gets one tap.
From Yahoo that ends up really securing this. Like, Relech gets the ultimate off, but at this stage, he's just
yeah, Relech gets ult off, but you know, he didn't really ult to get the extra damage. As Eclipse, pickaxe, level 11. What can Poppy do? Absolutely nothing. Poppy, no flash. Okay, but this is a 3v2, this is a 3v2, I repeat, Yag is not here, has ult. That's a flash away from Busho. Kyahu now gets the ult off. I don't really know if Pantheon is gonna be here. Yes, he is ulting in. Relech now the target. The flash in from Aatrox was sick! And now he auto-attacks to get so much healing here. Triple kill for Relech, no?
Yike up next! The mountain that cannot be climbed is Relech on this Demon King.
Damn! When Aatrox pops off, he pops off.
But in League, it feels so fresh here as they're trying to do what they can against KC. And what I mean is KC's a mighty organization in their own right. There we go, public execution on Poppy. He stepped too far and Kana punishes. Hot damn!
Poppy is not really having the best time on the side lanes. He needs his guys with him. That was beautiful from Kana. I guess this is why you kind of want the Poppy to... I don't know what is this lane from Navi though, but I feel like you kind of want the...
The ulti misses, it's a whiff. Solarflare comes down.
Okay, well his W was...
By Yahoo against the wall. A beautiful ulti in the air. Yahoo takes down Mainter.
He's alive.
Bottom lane as well. It's a huge trade for KC for the Rift Child taken by Navi.
Let's see though, is Kana in trouble here? Relech pulls out the World Ender, and maybe the answer is
yes. He has Q again, he has Q again. So far Kana is playing it so well though.
That's good for now. Again,
you see? Kana, you know, he doesn't flash. He, you know, he's gonna stand and fight you. He's gonna skill check as well. Oh my god. Who owns who now? Relech gets owned by Kana. Bro, Kana is so fucking good, man. This guy, like, what the fuck?
SamD is going to open up the turret up with the Retard Charge coming in afterwards as well. But even with his hit on plating, it wasn't enough.
Oh wow, really big Poppy W. Yike. Oh my god, Yike flashes out, gets the spear on Parus. And now Karis dashes in. Look, Kana is on the way. Kana has ult. Kana has ult. Kana ults. Kana. The ult is juked from Poppy. Poppy survives as well, flashes away.
If Kana hit that, I feel
meanwhile,
like
Kyahu is chilling and farming bot lane, getting plates. Ambessa is boosted, not a tank. Listen, Glob.
In the hopes that they could turn it with the numbers advantage.
Look at the amount of HP she has, look how many resistances she has, how much she heals, and the shields she gets. Ambessa is like a
KC just keep coming out on top of
bruiser that is a tank, a mage, an assassin. Like Cassante was reworked 3 times, which is also pretty insane. But Ambessa was only nerfed. Only nerfed, like 5 times. Still OP.
Maybe an opportunity for Navi. Solo play buy some time though, and the sky will fall once
Varus.
again. But
Varus dead. 3 left.
we're going to question. No, it doesn't matter.
I think at this point KC is just too far ahead now. They have so much damage.
Lucio controlling this top side.
Solo flare again. Onto Poby.
The stun missed though. I don't think Kia wants to find. Oh, wait, this could be. I think Bush is in a little of trouble here. He's alone. Yep. I think Bush is gonna die. But can Navi Nashor out of this? What are they gonna do? Because listen, if they just get a kill on support, that's like cool and all, but that's not really that much. Ambessa is gonna get bot plates. TP. That being said, Mainter will play bot side, so he'll be there for the Dragon in case they wanna contest it.
That kill on the
but yeah, Poby's hard.
Actually hurt Navi. Teleport being used in Skyfall as well. Great timing from Poby, but Yehu's right up against the wall with him. Takes him to a frisk, and here comes Roulette.
Wait, he's going in 1v2, bro.
Kana over the wall as Yehu's ult a little bit late. Roulette does get out with the flash.
That was a crazy ult. He was so confident though. And he just gets run down by the 3 guys. Okay, they're on to Busher here. Mainter is here faster than Kana, but Kana can always ult in. There's still a tower. Mainter, no flash. I think he can just run though. Kana is going back mid lane, there's a mid under that. I think Navi will have to give up this tier to bot tower. I don't think there's much they can do about it.
Mid inhib turrets at half HP. Navi, you have to do something.
Sam D plans. Sam D ult, Busher dead.
They will find Busio, but Paris almost dies in the process.
They can kill Paris if they would commit a little bit harder, and 1-for-1 would be fine. But yeah, they will get this bot tower now with the cannon. Okay, they don't. But I mean, this bot tower is pretty much down. It's like 1 hit.
Showed earlier today that exact point. We've seen so many games that have come back out of nowhere. Okay. But this one, how do you deal with Kana?
Oh my god, that was so good! He actually, oh my god, it was so fucking clean, man!
Unbelievably
It was so clean, like I can't... Listen, he ulted the Poppy ult to make himself unstoppable, so he didn't get ulted away. And then he Q'd and E'd in place, so the W doesn't cancel him, and he can't get E'd. Do you even understand what he just did? Like, it was actually fucking clean. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage from this Baron. My god, level 19.
Ready to go. Mainter at level 16 finds the
Mainter is slash E Kahu, but he missed. Really like he's getting melted. Really like flashes in, really like dies. This game is just over. Wow, Kahu dies though. Poppy's running away. Poppy no flash, and Kana with the ult. Nah, man, Kana way too clean in this game. I think that's my MVP for sure. 5,000 gold. The top guard was insane. And you see, I was asking, how does Mainter look off tanks? And so far he only played Sion and Cassandra. This Poppy game, he was invisible. He literally didn't do anything. He lost lane, he got solo killed. He went 5k gold behind. He did absolutely nothing. And sure, you can also blame Parus a little bit, because I don't think Parus had a great game. I think his face checks made the game really hard. I think overall Navi can be maybe not super sad about this game, because they showed some good things, right? They still, you know, team fought well. They were marking Poppy on side lanes to make sure he can push out and so on. But there was definitely a bit top gap, and I think Parus made a lot of individual mistakes. So after rewatching this, I think Navi is going to become a better team. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I think you just gotta learn from it. Jarvan or Yana, there is no Azir ban to match it, so MKOI might be actually first picking Azir here. If they feel like they don't want to play into Jackie's Yone, then they will not first pick Azir, and then they can opt into something else like Yunara. Yeah, it is Yunara. I think the reason why they don't pick Azir here is because they are just aware that Jackie's played Yone. By Kai'Sa? I think it might just be by Kai'Sa 1-2, no? By Kai'Sa 1-2, and then you pick mid lane on 3. It's the best for them, because they can counter pick mid lane that way. And also Noah is really good on Kai'Sa, and he likes to play it, so I think it's gonna be by Kai'Sa. Wow, they actually took a page out of the Los Ratones book, and they lock in Caitlyn in the first G.
I mean, a strong 2v2 building.
I wonder if Caitlyn is actually underrated, or if the champ is just, you know... Because we don't see a lot of Caitlyn, but we do see a lot of Yunara, and we are only in BO1s. I think in BO3s we'll see more Kate.
Yeah, we had the early lead, but we couldn't hold on to it.
Buy Kate together, man. I love Arcane, but just... And Jackie's Jojo, I mean, ends up picking Azir. Either way, Renekton blind pick heal from Merwin here, and Talia as the counter pick for Jackie, so they opted into that Vi-Talia combo. A lot of early game on the side of GX already. But the 4 of us are retired already. I'm a cold streamer, Perks is retired, and 2 of them are playing in SK Gaming, so they are basically retired too.
Something like a
Trundle?
Something.
That's a very old school counter. It has some value into Cassandra. You can always Trundle pillar his W. Trundle doesn't really care much when he goes all out about Trundle ult though. Trundle pillar can cancel. I mean, it's decent against Talia because Talia is quite immobile. It's decent against Cassandra and it's decent against Vi. You can cancel the Q. I like the list though. I like the list. I like how GX drafted like really strong bot lane with our roaming jungler. And Vi that is, well, Vi is never really gonna win against like any jungler in skirmishes, but I think she can follow up at least somewhat well. And then level 6 she has value. And then top lane matchup is just gonna be 50-50. I don't think either jungler will care about top matchup much. MKOI engages with just being first at the objective. I think that's what they have to do. It's not like the other team has engaged, and it's not like the other team outranges hard either, right? I feel like MKOI knows that GX is playing more of a dive comp. I'm not really sure if you can play really slow. I mean, you have Kate and Talia, so you can play really slow fights and try to play hit and don't actually use Vi to go and just like keep the ult, you know, for enemy team to go in first. Like, he's still much stronger. In fact, even if he doesn't base and gets 6, he will still maintain lane pressure. I feel like oh, Cocoon, Trap, one shot. Hey, look at top lane though, look at top lane. I feel like Minu might be all in as well. He has Ignite. Okay, what about... Okay, there's all in from both sides. Merwin, nice ult here. Lord has that... Oh yeah, Lord is dead. Lord is not dead. Oh, Merwin! Okay. That Q-range was crazy, no?
I don't think it's worked out so far.
Yeah, I wouldn't say so.
Question for you after this.
Holy moly, man. GX. The whole gang is here. Alvaro flash E from June. He misses, but Jackie's. Really nice W there. MKOI coach said that Super is the smartest AD carry in LEC.
GX are executing on it as Lot versus
Merwin. No flash.
But Isman's here. Ain't fair this time. All out. Buffered by a Vault Breaker. But Merwin, that means he just gets to E through the wave. However, the season makes it so.
That call got sliced and diced by Cassandra and Vi. Jackson will be trying to ult out. I think he's gonna ult into enemy base, no? Oh, Jojo. Jojo says no. And if Jackis was part of this fight, I'm sure that GX will be winning this fight. In a front to back right now with how ahead Kaelin is. I feel like Isma is making this one very obvious. I don't think this is gonna work now. Good flash by Lulu, but good flash by Lot as well. Super just gets insect. That's one kill already. Look at Noah, look at Noah, look at Noah. Noah is DPSing whenever... Noah is not DPSing. Noah is not out-attacking. 1-for-1 so far, excluding the Talia death. Oh wait, they just got double trapped.
There's still a lot of damage that can come out from Giant Noah is still healthy.
You see that one trap from Noah? These traps hurt so much. You walk into a trap like that, you get pretty much one shot.
If Noah dies, this game seems scary.
Yeah, if Noah dies, this game ends.
Getting poked out.
Yeah, like, if GX, you know, Talia is on the way, she has no ult. And that's it. That's it. GX has the bigger balls. And they win the standoff. They get this Mountain Dragon, and he assure MKOI gets a little bit of gold there. They get that shutdown of Jackie's. Jojo Punal sent almost 3 items. Wait, Merwin?
Merwin at level 16 is going to take a while to die.
Oh my god, Merwin is... Oh!
And Noah still does 1 truckload of damage with the Lord Dominic's regard.
He took a little bit less time.
That was a big beating. You know, Lord Dominic's regard gives you a lot of armor pen, and then you also get VW, which reduces armor by 20%, and then you top it up with Cassandra, that's 200 years of experience.
So
and the next thing is one shot.
Isma off on the side though, still has that ultimate available. Little invested for Giant X for that pick.
He's trying to bait it. Jojo's going to walk in first. Weaver's wall sets on up. Isma pulls the ulti, but he's so deep.
Isma is alone.
He presses the button he shouldn't. The no button. Isma ran in for the shutdown.
Bro,
and now
European
mid
buy. Oh my god, man. Yoya cancelled Talia ult with his pillar, so Talia did not follow. And then Azir flashes away. Oh wait, Azir? This is a little bit scary though. This is really, really scary. Noah, look at Noah, look at Noah. Noah kills Jojopion, Noah kills Jojopion. Noah still alive, Noah still out attacking. The slow from Lai. So hard to run away. He flashed from Elise. I mean, MKOI is in a lot of trouble because of the damage from Noah. Jojopion is already have HP. They are going to Jojopion. I repeat, they are going to Jojopion. Flash in. Jojo is dead. Jojo is dead. Noah is left standing. Look at Noah. Look at Noah. Look at Noah. He's still alive. He's still chilling. They're trying to chase here Alvaro. No flash. Noah.
Alvaro in harm's way, harm's range, and flicked back into Noah's
I feel like Caitlyn, if she had Ghost, she would be so much more OP, but she's still so OP.
Headshot, 1/8 of his health.
Yeah.
Now Weaver's Wall to get on out. Giant X found themselves a mere one on the flank.
He's a bit stacked. Okay, he flashed to Noah. Noah is stunned. Noah is no tap. Noah flashes away. And Noah is alive. And Noah is just gonna ult super. Elioya blocks it very well. Like, look, when Noah is not DPSing, it's not that one-sided, right? Like, Noah needs to hit.
Jojo as he goes golden. It's the finishing touch. It's a trap on
Oh my god, Noah. Noah, that super assassinated him, but
Noah takes him to the grave alongside.
You see, if Noah would die more time this game, it would have been playable, but I do not think they can win here. Lot is TPing just in front of him to get that massive shield.
Giant X with an innovative, beautiful draft have shown that even in the LEC, we can execute.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that Caitlyn was fucking clean, chat. That Caitlyn was fucking clean. Noah popped the fuck off this game. His lane domination, the fact that they got bot tower 2v2, they got top tower 2v2, they just went bot lane right after you. Like, it was just so easy, and it felt so
single-handedly at the end of that game.
so well done, really.